Welcome back to the Colouring Zone. My name's Helena. So today I thought we would get some of the fishes done, well particularly one anyway, and we'll see how we're doing for time. And then I'm hoping to do one of the turtles. So there's two turtles on this page and there isn't actually any on this. So I am thinking about reusing the colours that I've used for the frogs, maybe in a slightly different order. I haven't completely decided yet, if I'm honest, but I thought we could work on this fish here. So I'm going to zoom you in a second, but the colours that I'm going to use are raspberry, scarlet lake, pumpkin orange, goldenrod, canary yellow, and some cream if I need it. Now I'm not sure whether I'm going to use all of these for this particular fish. To be honest, I actually might, only because these are slightly lighter than the ones that I've done over here. So I want to sort of balance it a little bit. Now, these two fishes, I've not gone over with the fine liner, a black fine liner, and I've not used any paint on them or any Sakura glaze. Now, I don't know whether you can notice here, on this little fish here, I used fine liner. It was one that I normally use. I think it might have been a Pitt pen or a Micron. I sort of use them interchangeably. But I hadn't waited long enough and I went over with the Sakura glaze and it bled a little bit. So that's just a warning to me really not to do that again and leave it maybe at least 24 hours just in case. But I was going like that with my finger and nothing was coming off, so I thought it was okay, but obviously not. So anyway, enough waffling. I am going to get down to this fish here. I hope the lighting's okay, guys. I'm just going to move a couple of things. Oh, things are falling off. And we can get going. So my plan is to get this finished today. This is my hope. Kay has finished hers. This is actually a buddy colour with Kay, which I'm sure I've mentioned. So I'm just going to start on raspberry, I think. Yeah, so Kay's finished hers. It looks absolutely stunning. I'm so glad we did this page together. I'm really, really glad. Yeah, I really enjoyed doing buddy colours with Kay. And it always seems to be, I think we've only ever done buddy colours from this book actually. She'll correct me if I'm wrong. I normally am. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing another page out of here at some point. I'm not sure whether it's going to be a double spread. I don't know. I was watching, I don't want to say her name wrong. Algai Rani? I do apologise. I'm going to put the name up on the screen, and she was doing a page from this book. It's a mandala page with the snakes. It's just absolutely phenomenal, like the work that she does. She's using like polychromos. I'll have to link it down below, but it's turning out beautiful. I stopped watching because I wanted to film. So I will resume it later. I'm interested to see how it comes out. So yeah, I will link the lady's channel down below. I do apologise if I've said your name completely wrong if you're watching. Yeah, so this is Scarlet Lake. So I'm just going to go over that. And then I do want a nice highlight. That's my plan. I can go over with the Sakura glaze. I might just sort of add this in there. So it would be darker, wouldn't it? Yeah, I was very organised today, guys. I even sharpened all of the pencils I was using. How good's that? The little things. Yeah, no, I do feel quite organised today because I've done lots of tidying before I started filming, so I'm quite pleased about that. So this is the pumpkin orange, and I'm just going to do this lightly. I don't want too much of this colour because I sort of want to brighten it up a little bit with the goldenrod. I absolutely love this colour, as you can see. I don't know how many I've gone through this colour, quite a few I imagine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some, I've also got some cadmium orange hue that I'm just going to add to the little face. And then I might add some of the canary yellow and then see how that looks. Yeah, I'm going to be really happy when this page is done. But at the same time, I am going to be a little bit sad, I think. It's such an achievement when you've done it, isn't it? But then I think, oh, what am I going to work on now? I have got other things on the go, but not as detailed as this one. So I don't know, it doesn't have the same feel when it's a less detailed page. So I'm just twisting my pencil just so then it stays sharper for longer, because it's not actually that right. It's not that sharp, is it? So ours, should I say, it is almost our first anniversary of the channel, which is just quite incredible, really. The year has completely flown by. I will have to look actually at the date. So one thing I did want to ask you, I can't remember whether I mentioned it before. I know I've thought about it, but whether I've actually said it in a video, I can't remember. I was thinking about doing a Q&A as like sort of like a celebration of, you know, the channel's first birthday. You know, would you be interested in that? Let me know in the comments below. I might put up a poll and see if any of you guys would be interested in whether, you know, an actual colour along or whatever it is. I could put a few options up, but I was thinking I tend to have questions that I like to ask people, and sometimes I think, oh, you know, sometimes I can be a bit hesitant when actually, if it's sort of like a Q&A and it's sort of a bit more expected and you might feel more comfortable asking me questions that you might not already. Does that make sense? Yeah. So my thoughts are, I might do that. But yeah, let me know in the comments below if that's something you would be interested in, or is there something else that you would like to see or for me to do for the channel's first birthday. Yes, please let me know. And I'm just sort of going over it to intensify the colour. And of course I am going to be going over with a fine liner, which, although it's so tedious doing it, but oh my god, it's so worth it. Prismas are very, very opaque, so you do go over the lines, and even with other pencils like polychromos and obviously paints as well, so it is worth doing it. I never really thought that I would, to be honest, and then after doing it a couple of times I've not gone back, but each time I'm like, oh, it takes so long, but it's so worth it. It really is. It makes such a difference. If I just add a bit more darker spots on these where it would be in more shadow, maybe just go out a little bit. And I will go over the eyes as well with either a black glaze, I mean a Sakura glaze, guys, sorry. Yeah, a black Sakura glaze in black, or I might just go over with fine liner and a clear one if I can't find the black one. Yes. I've noticed I colour so much faster when I'm on camera. I have heard other YouTubers say that as well. thinking about it. And I think it is because I know that obviously your time is very precious, and I'm very conscious of the fact of, well, I'm very conscious of how long videos are. But anyway, hopefully some of you guys will enjoy watching this part 3, I suppose. Right, so there's that one. I'm just deciding on whether to add do you know what, I think I actually might add some more of the Scarlet Lake, maybe even actually the orange, sorry, it's cadmium orange hue. So I will do this one here off camera, and we will get to the turtle. So there are 2, but I'm going to do one off camera, and I think I might do a colour and chat actually, because I've not done one of those for a while. So I'm just going to pick out my colours and I will be back. So I have chosen light peach, goldenrod, black raspberry, dark umber and chestnut. I don't know how this is going to go, guys. I've not practiced it off camera. I never practice it off camera, to be honest, guys. Well, I say practice, I don't really practice. I just normally choose the colours that I think would work, and then I just share it with you guys. I do envy people that actually do go off and practice. I'm not one of those people. So I'm going to start with the dark umber just around the shell part, because I think this would be my thought process is that this will be darker because this bit will be raised, it will be closer towards the sun. So I'm going to imagine that the sun is beaming down on it like I've done with everything else. So anyway, so this is the dark umber, so I'm just going to go in with the dark spots and work my way around. So I hope you guys are all doing well. I'm filming this on, I think it might be the 26th of January. So it might go out quite a bit later than when I've actually filmed it, to be honest. I have got a video that I have filmed actually, and I'm in the process of editing it. And I'm editing it and I'm thinking, I'm really doubting myself. I'm thinking, you know, is this something that, you know, you guys are going to be interested in? So the video is me experimenting with Bambino crayons and how to blend them using different methods basically. So but yeah, please let me know, guys, in the comments below whether that's something you'd be interested in seeing. Because as I said, sometimes I do just have that doubt and I think, oh, like, I had fun filming it, but now watching back, I'm like, oh, is this going to be really boring to you guys? Yeah, please let me know in the comments below, guys. I'd really, really appreciate your thoughts on that. So this is the black raspberry, so I'm just going to go over, and I am just using the artist's lines here, really. Should we go over with the, let's see what would happen if we go over with the, yeah, do I like that? Yeah, why not? Going over with goldenrod. And like on the frogs, I will add some metallic paint on the shell for some details. So I won't colour every aspect. So I'm back with the dark umber now, guys, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to concentrate on these feet. So I'm going to make this quite dark because I want the impact to be the shell rather than his little feet. No, see, that's definitely a claw. So I've done it right on this side, but not on that side, I think. Yeah, I think I need to go over that in green. Yeah. And then I think I'm going to go in with the... Let's just see what happens if I just go in with light peach. Is that going to be... Right, this is chestnut. Yeah, I think I said when I was doing the frogs, I just don't really use these colours. Well, I don't really use henna, which I've not chosen for this turtle. And I don't normally choose chestnut either. They're just colours that I don't reach for some reason. And the other one that I don't use very much is the mahogany red. Right, so there is the chestnut. Now, what am I going to use, guys? I really don't know. I need like more of a middle colour. Sienna brown. I've got chocolate here as well. Should we see what would happen if I put the sienna brown? Sorry guys, this isn't really the story. This is me just trying to work out what I'm doing. Yeah, we're just going to go with the flow. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Right, now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over some of these parts in the sienna brown, and then perhaps these little parts here can be done in metallic paint, is my thoughts. And then I've just gone back to the peach, guys, and then I think what I'm going to do is add some goldenrod to this part just to tie it in with this section so it looks more cohesive. Yeah, I still haven't filmed my haul video, guys. It's like, I don't know what's why I'm taking so long just filming it. I've cleared my desk now actually, so that might be part of the reason. Do you know what, I'm just going to actually do the little claws this colour. And the eyes as well, why not? Right, have I got all of them? Yeah. Right, this is the peach beige, and my little fan brush. Does that look okay? That looks all right, doesn't it? So I think I'm going to go back to my dark umber and do these little parts slightly darker, and then this part can be metallic perhaps, and I might even do these as well. Could even add some metallic actually to his little feet as well, I'm just thinking. And I will be going over it with a Pitt pen as well. So if I get out some paint, so I'm going to be using the bronze like I did on the frogs, and so I'm just going to wait for that to soak in, and then I can also add it to some of the fish as well, just so I can show you exactly what it is that I've done. So I'm just going to add some water and I should be back. Right, so I'm just going to add some of the bronze. So I've let it sit for a few minutes, which I normally do, and sometimes I do add a bit too much water, which I think I might have done. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. So I'm just going to do this little part here. Yeah, I have added too much water, so I've just got a rag here, which I'll use to just get some off and spread it out a little bit. If I wasn't on camera, what I would do is just let it sit for like a couple more minutes, and then some of the water will obviously evaporate, because more of the pigment will well, I say evaporate, the more of the pigment will become active, and it just thickens up. Right, and I think I will add some to these little parts here. Why not? So this is bronze, by the way, and this is by the Art Spirits. This was a Christmas or birthday present from my husband. Yeah, one of you lovely subscribers commented saying, "You've got such a nice husband to buy you paints for Christmas." And I was like, I know. When I first started colouring and getting into paints and things, like, my husband wasn't really, he didn't really get it, I think. But now, over the years, he now understands like how much happiness it brings to me. So actually, like, he's a lot more willing now, which is always good. Yeah, he's very understanding, bless him. Right, I'm quite happy with that. I think I am going to add it, not maybe to all of the dots, but just some. So because it's such a small area, I need to be really careful about where I place it. Do you know what? I might actually do that part. Yeah. Right, I've just dipped my brush in some water. Now, I'm now going to do the little scales on some of these fish. So I'm just going to pick a couple out just randomly. No particular reason. So I think this one here might be called Golden. Gold Sparkle, this one here is called. And then the other one that I'm going to use is called Golden. And these are both in the Art Spirits set. So this is a custom set, by the way, I should mention. So I now own all of Rebecca's paints, all the different colours. So there is the Golden Sparkle, and now I'm going to add the golden one. And I'm using the Royal and Nickel 5.0. Right, I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to let these dry, and then off camera I will put some of the Micron pen. So there we go. There's my little turtle. I have just noticed that I've not filled out these little parts, so I'm going to do that now. There we go. So thank you ever so much for watching, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed this, and you will see this in my completed pages for the month of January, which is very, very close approaching, which I'm looking forward to filming. So, and please let me know your thoughts about the experiment with the Bambino methods, and also about the Q&A, whether you would like me to do that as like a part of like a celebration for the channel's first birthday. So take care everyone, happy colouring, take care, bye.